welcome to another Super Deluxe Edition unboxing video. Today we're going to take a look at a new vinyl box set from the Now That's What I Call Music team. So this is Now Presents the 70s. It's a 5 LP limited edition vinyl box set and it covers the era of the 1970s, as you may have gathered from the title. As I say, you get 5 vinyl records in here, and it's quite clever how they've done it, so you get 1 year for each side of vinyl in the decade of the 1970s. These are numbered, so you can see there they're numbered out of 1,000. This is number 7, which is quite good. And on the back here it's got the track listing. You can see it's pretty solid track listing in terms of quality of the songs on here. We'll look at them in a bit more detail as we go through album by album. This is actually the first Now That's What I Call Music vinyl box set. They've released some of the yearbooks on vinyl, but this is the first actual box set. The cover here is sets the tone in terms of the theme and the visuals throughout, so we'll look at the different covers on the records in a second. Let's get the records out and have a look. So this is the first year, 1970 to 1971. Good old-fashioned 70s TV on the front cover. All the vinyl records are in polyline sleeves. These are all black vinyl. And in terms of 71, so what we've got in here, so Bridge Over Troubled Water is the first track in this box set, which is quite appropriate really. That's the song that kind of ushers in the 1970s. Got Elvis Presley, Suspicious Minds, Free, All Right Now, Jackson 5, Stevie Wonder, Elton John, Maggie May, Rod Stewart, Slade, The Who, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On, Diana Ross, Ike and Tina Turner, Deep Purple here. So very good selection, I'd say. These are all spine single sleeve vinyl records. Second vinyl record, we've got the light shade design on the front there. This is 72 to 73. So Don McLean, Sly and the Family Stone, Bill Withers, Nielsen, Roxy Music, T-Rex, Mott the Hoople, Lou Reed, Sweet, Wizard, Bob Dylan, Billy Joel, Roberta Flack. And the labels change on each vinyl as well to echo the pattern on the front cover. Okay, so this is 1974 to 1975. Different design here again. I mean, there's no Bowie on this box set, so that's more of a licensing thing than anything else. Warners don't seem to want to license Bowie for compilations. But that doesn't stop some big name contributions. We've got Queen, McCartney, Band on the Run, Mike Oldfield, Sparks, 3 Degrees, John Lennon, 10cc, Bay City Rollers, David Essex, Minnie Riperton, Susie Quattro, etc, etc. You know, very, very 1970s. There's the label for that one. Right, so we're getting into the second half of the decade. Very appropriately garish front cover on this one. 76 to 77. So we've got Dancing Queen, ABBA, If You Leave Me Now, Chicago, Love and Affection, Joan Armour Trading, Living Thing, ELO, Boys Are Back in Town, Don't Stop, Fleetwood Mac, I Feel Loved on a Summer, Yes Sir, I Can Boogie, brilliant track that is, by Baccarat, David Soul and Commodore's Easy. And then this is the 5th and final record in the set, 78 to 79. So we're getting a bit more kind of punk, post-punk here. So we've got Jam, Boomtown Rats, Susie and the Banshees, Clash, Police, Pretenders, Kate Bush here with Wuthering Heights, Boney M, Rivers of Babylon for a bit of cheese, Blondie, Heart of Glass, Tubeway Army, Our Friends Electric, Earth, Wind and Fire, but then appropriately enough, given that we had Bridge Over Troubled Water at the beginning, the Buggles finish the 70s and usher in the 80s with Video Killed the Radio Star. It's pretty, apart from, like I said, Bowie and a couple of other things, but it's hard to argue with the selections. I mean, they've just gone for big era-defining hits. So these 5 records slot back into the sturdy outer slipcase. So there you have it. So this is, I think this retails now, it came out last week. You can pick this up for about £70, which seems appropriate enough given it's the 70s, and it actually isn't a bad price for a 5 LP vinyl set. This isn't one of those ones to wait until you see a deal, because as I say, there's only 1,000 of them. So if you like a slice of the 1970s as presented by the Now That's What I Call Music team, then now's your chance to get your hands on this just before Christmas. Of course, hopefully they might do something like this for the 80s. As I say, they've done the yearbooks as 3 LP sets. It'd be interesting to see if they decide to do something similar to this for different decades. So I hope you've enjoyed this look at Now Presents the 70s. If you have, why not subscribe to the SDE YouTube channel for more great physical music unboxed. Keep holding the music in your hands, and I'll see you next time.